Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do an updated kind of video on one of my plants that I have. I wanted to show you how she's doing. I don't know if I've ever fully shown you this plant in particular. I think I might have done I know I've done a room tour and shown you this plant in particular, but I think that was kind of the extent of showing you this plant in particular. But I wanted to show you like a more in-depth video on this one, just because I saw something that had changed on it, and I wanted to update you guys on what it looks like and all of that good stuff. And why I keep looking down is because I've got the plant right here in front of me. So anyways, I'm going to kind of explain the plant a little bit before I go ahead and actually show you what it is. So the plant that I have in front of me before I show you is a Haworthia aloe plant. It is the zebra plant, and I have two of them. One I've had for a long time. It was started out being kind of small, and now it is grown, not huge, but it's grown up quite a bit. And then I have a smaller one, which is not a baby or a pup from it, but I just bought it at the local nursery that I always go to, that I've talked about to you guys. And so I've got two of them, the exact same plant, just one I've had for a while, and the other one I've had for a while, but not as long as the other one. But the larger of the two that I've had for a long time, I've been noticing that things are starting to change on it, and, just keeping an eye on it. And one thing I've noticed about these plants is they can be kind of hard to grow. I've had a few different variations of aloe plants before, and regular aloe vera plants I've never had success with them to grow. They can be quite difficult to grow because I've always overwatered them. This one I've noticed near the beginning I always kind of overwatered it and had it in too much light, and thankfully I was able to save it and reverse the damage, and now it's doing healthy. And how I noticed it is near the base of the plant, the leaves are starting to turn kind of brown, so I stopped doing what I was doing and moved it and stopped watering so much, and now it's healthy and happy. And so that part I noticed the changes. But more recently I noticed something else happening that I thought was a little bit strange. But then I was like, something doesn't seem quite right with it. But definitely I kept my eye on it because I was like, that doesn't seem quite right. But, I'm not gonna do anything about it quite yet. And what I mean by that is, and this is the plant that I'm talking about, such a pretty plant. And if you didn't notice, we got a baby right down here, but that's not all. We've got a baby right in here. I don't know if it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but we got a baby in here. And I thought we had 3 babies in here, but I guess we've only got 2 babies. Oh, we've got another little baby right down in here growing. So, and another one in here. So we've got like 3 or 4 babies growing in here. And as you can tell by a lot of the light green growth up in here, that means that the plant is doing really well, that it's happy, it's healthy. And I'm sorry that I keep moving and the light gets weird. Sun's shining right behind me, so I'm trying to stay like right here. But as you can tell, the plant is doing happy and healthy, and a good way to know that is it's producing a lot of pups. And you might be asking yourself when I'm going to be actually removing the pups from the mother plant, and the answer to that is not anytime soon, just because for me to remove the actual pups from the mama plant, how I determine for me personally, because I'm not a professional and all of that, for me to remove the pups from the mother plant, it depends on the plant itself. And for me, the way I look at it is, do I feel like the pups are actually, do I feel like they're doing more harm than good to the mother plant, and vice versa? Is everybody doing good in the pot that they're in? Do I feel like the pups can survive on their own outside of being in with their mom? Things like that. I'm not going to move, but I have 2 aloe plants right back here that are in, or were in bloom this year. One of which I had some pups that I took out of, and she had 5 pups, one of which is still in there, and 2 of which did not make it. One went to one of my friends, and one, I think that makes 5, one of which I still have that is doing well right now on its own. So that I felt good taking the pups away. The other aloe plant that I have over here has like a crap load of babies that they're all doing well with the mother plant, and I don't want to separate all of them just because I feel like everything's doing well all together. So in this instance with this plant, I feel like, because one, that they're still like on the plant and in the plant, I feel like they're all doing well. 2, they're not grown up enough to take them away. And 3, I don't see anybody, I don't see the harm in them being on the mother plant at all. I don't see anybody turning brown. I don't see anybody being sick or anything. I don't see anybody, I don't see any kind of distress in anybody, so I don't see the reason in causing more harm than good, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to leave everything as is unless I see something happening. So I'm just going to leave everything the way it is. Probably will once they get bigger as well, unless something changes. So I just wanted to give you guys an update as to what that looks like. So that's what that looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. That lets me know that you guys did enjoy it. And subscribe to this channel, as I do make videos every Wednesday and Thursday. No, Mondays and Thursdays. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, and that way you can be notified when I do make new videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!